What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pete's Basement, episode We Stopped Counting. Thanks for having nothing better to do with a half hour of your time, but watch us talk about comic books. And welcome back from your vacation, sir.
It's about time.
Did you have fun?
Oh, I think so.
Alright, so what's up first?
Oh, we started with DC, which was probably a mistake. With this little dandy that I was introduced to. Just in time for Halloween. By a writer nobody cares about. By an artist who hasn't worked in years. Just in time to make you crap your pants in boredom and uselessness. Superman and Batman versus werewolves and vampires and Mormons.
Which is the scariest one out of all of those?
It's the fact that they published this. He couldn't even finish this. I got like 4 pages in and was like, what? Who cleared this? Like, what?
I was going through my comics and I forgot that I even bought it.
This is not by accident. Like, I feel like this was a gimme. Like, they were like, we gotta get this off our shelves. Just get it in the bag. You'll never know.
Something happened.
Yeah, halfway down the block, like half the customers from Midtown Comics came back with pitchforks and machetes. Thank you, Haiti.
Oh, man.
So what else came out from DC this week?
Final Crisis Rogue's Revenge concluded, issue 3 of 3.
Didn't suck.
No, this was really good, actually. I thought somebody dies, finally, and pretty much the Rogues proved that they're badass. And now they are fully aware that Barry Allen is coming back. We can look forward to that next year in Flash Rebirth. I think it's from Jeff Johns, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're doing basically to him what they did for Green Lantern.
Which, you know, maybe everybody out there disagrees, but I still think Wally West is a pretty good Flash. I mean, he's been in the Flash for like almost 15 years. I don't know.
Well, no, the truth, I honestly really liked Bart Allen as the Flash. I really wish they didn't kill him in issue 13 of Fastest Man Alive. I was really hoping that he'd stay
Why do you
around.
want to turn this back into a violent episode? Why must we go back to punching every single time with this? I've only been back on the show for 5 minutes. And already we're about to have to go and get samurai swords and go at it Shogun style.
I understand that. And I do like Wally West. I don't like the fact what they're doing with the Flash now because he's got his fucking kids running around. It's like,
yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that.
Family.
Like, what? Yeah, no, and worse, it's like the one kid looks like they're feeding him steroids for breakfast every day.
Yeah.
There's something really wrong with it. It's like literally like this little over-muscled midget with a baby face and goggles. Like, I don't know who's.
I was a really big fan of the Flash, and now I really can't stand what they're doing with it.
No, I agree with you on that. But you know, at the same time,
New issue came out this week. I didn't pick it up. I was like,
I don't blame you. You know, I just think that bringing back Barry Allen sort of a cheap.
I think it's a mistake too. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, but whatever. We'll see.
But I mean,
we'll see how it pans out. Jeff Johns
pretty much what they're doing is they're making Wally West like a family man now. So I think they're just giving him a break, cutting him some
but
slack.
he's a superhero. He's not a family man. I mean, that's the changing.
I agree completely.
I mean, do you know what healthcare coverage costs for a family like that? That was terrible. I should just. You know what? I apologize to you, Internet. If you could put up with 2 girls, 1 cup, you shouldn't have had to put up with that junk. I apologize.
Two girls, 1 cup.
I don't even know what that is.
You didn't. Don't. And we're done with the Yoo-Hoo. So Justice Society of America came out also this week. This is part 4 of One Nation Under God.
This has been one of the slowest moving arcs that Jeff Johns has done in forever.
Now, I'm not familiar with this. I don't read Justice Society, but I know that they're kind of moving this toward the Kingdom Come future.
Kind of, but it's weird. Like, this is going to end in 3 one-shots. Okay?
Yeah, I saw that advertised, actually.
So I don't know how this even factors into anything anymore. And you know, what appears to be at first this really good sort of like, inter-team fight segues directly into this weird ending where Power Girl returns from the alternate Earth, fighting the enemy.
Starman, like a cheap.
Yeah. Explain to me what is Gog exactly? He's this giant in fucking like Aztec-looking armor.
He's a god.
Yeah, they're saying that he's a new god from the 3rd world, or 4th world, or something to that effect. And that he's there to make everything good and wonderful.
He don't look like a good guy. He's not drawn like a good guy.
And there's all this sinister implication, and half the team likes him,
not everybody believes him. Yeah.
And what is Magog doing running around with them? He's the lead villain in Kingdom Come. So at what point does he turn into a scumbag?
Well, shortly after he votes for John McCain, I imagine. So after that, it'll all go downhill. But as is, about half the team goes for him, half the team doesn't.
There was a scene in Superman a year or 2 ago where he actually fought Magog from
that
the
apparently
future,
was
and
the false Magog. This is the real one.
So they actually explained that? They touched back on that? Because he was seen with the alternate Earth, that future Superman then, like in a
It's
all the world
this is
type of
comic book
looking
continuity
through
that's
the
got, DC has managed to make its continuity so fucking convoluted. If you guys out there could call it, we can't. They're saying that that's a false Magog. This is the real one. Jeff Johns is sort of reconciling, Kingdom Come stuff with this. I really, at this point, don't know. I'm sort of curious about what happens with this.
Wonder if Mark Waid even knows.
I don't even know if they talked to him about this. Like, they're saying Kingdom Come is one of the best stories that has ever been done by DC Comics.
Absolutely.
Mark Waid wrote it. He's not writing for them right now, is he? He's not doing anything for DC.
No.
So I don't know where this...
No, wait. I don't know if he's still writing Brave and the Bold. He was originally. I don't know if he's still on.
I think, once again, DC is dropped the ball with this. So I don't know. I'm going to see what happens next issue.
I'm interested in the one-shots. Just to kind of...
I don't know how much...
Just because I like Kingdom Come, I want to see
I'll tell you what's
goes.
interesting. Jeff Johns has turned Hawkman into like DC Comics' Wolverine for some reason.
Yeah, he's a badass.
Like, he's a badass and he believes in killing. He like runs around. I mean, like, he's a bad motherfucker. Like, at some point they turn Hawkman into that. I kind of like that representation, but the rest of it is just sort of, it's the new guys versus the old guys for the most part. So I don't know. That takes us out of DC Land directly into
Marvel. Kind of like the Avengers Invaders almost.
Almost, except that stinks on ice. I actually read that book and I get nauseous.
Are you really? I'm surprised. I'm buying it too, but I buy everything. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised at you.
I picked a few issues. It literally causes me trenchant diarrhea. I shoot streams of pastel yellow water crap every time I read that book. This doesn't cause that effect. I get a little nauseous. That's about it. I react poorly to really bad comic books.
Speaking of which...
Oh, you bought Mighty Avengers.
I did.
Adam's King Schmuck Award goes to Pete DeLuca. I dropped this book. This is all you guys.
Totally pointless.
I dropped it.
It's totally pointless. It's all about Captain Marvel and how he, just a random story of how he's, he was a Skrull and now I'm going to be a good guy and then...
Yeah, they've already done this story.
Until they stop doing the scroll, segue stuff, I'm not going to pick them up anymore.
Congratulations, Brian Bendis. You have managed to make your mainstream books completely irrelevant and boring. Mazel tov. My hat is off to you. What else do we got?
XMen.
Oh, you're on roll for
XMen.
this. Enjoy.
Yeah, the artwork's great. Greg
Land's the shit. Matt Fraction, I'm not really liking so tough on this.
Yeah. And yet he's doing good on Iron Fist, so go figure.
Iron Fist and Invincible Iron Man, Matt Fraction's doing great. I don't like him.
I don't like how every time there's a character seen and they show
they have to show their name and everything, we know by now.
And they're trying to be cute and
And apparently, I don't know if anybody out there gives a shit, but Madeline Pryor's alive again.
And also...
Or like the very end,
here's the thing. I haven't read X-Men in a while, and apparently there's a character called Pixie.
Yes, she's featured quite a bit.
Yeah, prominently.
She have somebody with her wing, I think?
Some sword or some...
Yeah, it's... X-Men, for me, ladies and gentlemen, has been so lame for so long, I don't even bother. Greg Land's artwork is beautiful.
If the only reason I'm still reading books.
Yeah, I can't blame you. I feel like they should just wrap this up. This shit has gotten ridiculous. And yet, and still, there's also Astonishing X-Men this week, which is written by one of my favorites, Warren Ellis, with Simon Bianchi or Simone Bianchi doing
Bianchi, I thought it was.
Bianchi?
Yeah, I think so.
What do I know from Italian? The artwork is fucking gorgeous, like absolutely fucking beautiful. Warren Ellis writes.
What's going on with this story anyway? I thought Astonishing X-Men finished when Kitty Pryde got shot into space. I thought
that would have been a great end for the series. I don't know why they have like 17 of these books, but Astonishing X-Men continues to be the one where they put all their premier characters in one lineup.
Right.
So some people are complaining out there that these characters are not they're not being written consistent.
They're not at all. Not in the slightest, for sure.
Three different issues, three different characters, kind of,
And
Archangel.
Yeah, I mean it's not. Well, no, it's just that Wolverine is sort of like suddenly this very tame tactician. Cyclops is cursing. Like I like how they've written Cyclops
roles almost.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's gotten a little out of fucking hand. The story isn't that interesting actually. Warren Ellis is very well known for researching his stuff, so he uses a good amount of technobabble, but ultimately, I don't give a fuck.